Yeah,
Just
I
in
guess where I want to start real quick, and this team is nowhere close to a top 25 at all, and haven't been for some time. Texas A&M are in a real deal of a pickle.
to say the least. I mean, that's definitely one way to put it.
They owe Jimbo Fisher like $750 million over the next 10 years or whatever. They can't fire him. Like, obviously I'm exaggerating with 750 million, but I'm not exaggerating as much as you might think.
Right.
If they fired him today, they would literally pay him like $90 million to go away.
Good for Jimbo.
Right. I mean, it's the best job security out there. He could do nothing.
Yeah,
and
that's
and
insane.
like, it's just wild that, and he's an offensive guy, but their offense is awful. Like, it's not Iowa, but if you have to justify an offense by saying at least it's not Iowa,
You're not very
good
good.
Lord, that's so bad.
And I mean, I will say the SEC is usually more defense dominant, but like you said, he's an offensive coach.
Yeah. I
Like that's
mean,
kind of why they brought him in was
teams
for
are
offense.
teams, even in the SEC, teams are putting up points. You got Mike Leach in there
Now
now.
nowadays, yes. Now it has
Tennessee is lighting
changed
up the
some.
scoreboard. Alabama's scoring 30 plus a game.
It used to be when those teams met up, it was like 20
Look,
to 10,
yeah,
2017, grinded out 17-10. Like, but
yeah.
no, you're right. It has become more scoring, but it is still, they do still have heavy defenses.
But
But
I think at this point you can say that Jimbo Fisher was a bad hire. The hire might not have been bad, but the extension that he signed last year, which put them in the situation that they're in now, because they didn't need to do it, they just did it,
yeah,
and now they've put themselves in a situation where they can't fire him, and it's going to be it could be difficult to keep the good players that they do have, because these guys are going to look around and say, the hell am I doing? This is not what I signed up for, and start transferring out. Like, this could get ugly.
well, not only, especially when you've got another Texas team and then OU also coming to join the SEC.
Mm-hmm. Which was the biggest advantage that A&M had, was that they could pitch to recruits like, hey, we're in the
SEC.
SEC.
Yep. So now they're going to lose that. Yeah, they're
Like, this
in
could
a
get
dill of a
ugly.
pickle. Is that
That's, yeah.
in a dill of a pickle? That is definitely true. They
Yeah.
are pretty much
And
screwed at this point unless they can recruit their asses off.
so I don't know if you know this. I might have mentioned it on Saturday. I don't remember. But Jimbo Fisher to this point has a worse record than Kevin Sumlin did in the same number of games, and
You
it's by
did
like
mention
two
his name.
games. And Kevin Sumlin was in the SEC the whole time, so it's not
And
like
right
he just
now it
racked up
looks
wins against the Big 12. Like, it's
and
it's
they've yeah, it's not looking good because they definitely you were telling me too like their schedule is not looking very promising right now either.
yeah, they've
So
got Ole Miss, they've got LSU, who's looked pretty good. They've got Florida, who Florida can give you a game. They're not great, but Florida can give you a game. I mean, Florida can score,
Florida's
and
a tough matchup for A and
and
M.
A&M can't score. So,
Right.
I,
Yeah, no,
like,
it's not
the
looking good for
joke
them.
the joke with A&M is that they're preseason top 10, top 5, whatever, and that they go 8-4 every year. They'd have to go undefeated to go 8-4. They'd have to go undefeated the rest of the way to go eight and
Yeah, and I
four.
don't know. I don't know if I see that.
They lost to Appalachian State. I never remember which way that is.
Apple.
They lost to App State at home.
Yeah, I mean, an on fire App State at the time.
Yeah,
Let's remember that they were on fire. They were scoring a lot of points, and it was early on. But
but
still,
probably
it's
enough about a 3-4 team. But
Yeah,
I
I
just
know
I had to
you're just
mention it. And this is not me
well.
trying to hate on A&M. It's just
Well, no,
the
it's a 3-4
look
team
at the
that shouldn't
situation.
necessarily be that way, and with kind of like a celebrity coach. So it's not you're not alone on talking
Yeah.
about A&M.
This is year 5. This is not year 2. This is not year 1. This is not even year 3. This is year 5. He's got his players, his system, his assistants. It's his program, and they are 3-4.
He's gonna be fishing for a new job.
I mean, if they pay him that much to go away, he could just live like a king for the
I
rest of
mean,
his
that's what
life
I
and
would
not to
do.
do anything.
Nah, somebody's gonna reel him in. I'm full of
No, I like it. I like it.
them.
Oh, Jim Bob.